Hey guys, it's Kevin here and I'm back for another video, and this is another online battle on Pokemon Showdown, and it's against a guy named PJ66, and he has a YouTube channel and it is Smash 64. Now I think it's the third one, but honestly the Smash is in all caps, but this match is in OU and I'm using a different team. I have two potential Megas. We're just going to get underway. So I'm going to lead off with my Azumarill, and he's going to lead off with Charizard. And I'm going to turn the volume down. And he goes for the freaking Solar Beam, which obviously wrecks me. I go for the Pursuit because I knew he was going to switch out, and he goes into his Rotom, which is going to be annoying and a little prick. So I switch out and go into my Troll 2. Now, what I do with my Troll 2 is I set up, it's like I go in and the Poison Heal, for Poison Heal, Toxic Orb, whatever. He goes for a Will-O-Wisp and tags me with it, and that really makes me mad. So he's going to go ahead and switch into his Trevenant when I go for the Leech Seed, which completely prevents that. So he goes for a Phantom Force, which I don't understand why he would use Phantom Force. Oh yeah, it completely gets past Protect, I forgot about that. So he goes into his Excadrill, and I go for the Toxic to try and get his Trevenant poisoned, and he avoids it. He goes into his, I go into my Heracross Eva, who can Mega Evolve, and I go for the Arm Thrust on his Trevenant, which was his Excadrill, and it does not kill. I go into Pin Missile with it against his Trevenant. He tags me with a Will-O-Wisp, and Will-O-Wisp has physical attack stats, so that really makes me mad. I go into my Tyranitar, who does a decent amount of work in this match. Altogether, I get a Stealth Rocks up. He goes for a Play Rough, and that almost kills me. I am faster, and I'm going to go for a Stone Edge here. I'm going to hit him with it. And it does a hefty chunk of damage. He's able to kill me with that. So, I mean, that's very annoying. I go into my Troll, my Gliscor. He goes into his Rotom, and I'm going to go for the knockoff and get rid of his leftovers, which makes him probably very mad. I go for Protect, while he goes for the Hydro Pump, which, yay. Smart decisions. I go into my Mistress. I go into my Gardevoir. He goes for the Hydro Pump, and I go for Psychic, and it almost kills him. I have him on Taunt, too. He goes for the Volt Switch, and I'm dead, and he brings out his Alakazam. I bring out my Gliscor, and at this point, I'm like, you know what, GG, because he gets the taunt off, and that makes me very upset. I go into my Heracross, and she tanks that hit like a boss. He goes for another taunt, and I go for a Pin Missile, and it takes him out in 3 hits. It would probably take him out in 2 if the burn wasn't there. He goes into his Azumarill, and I'm like, tank that hit, and then go for the Bullet Seed, and Azumarill goes down as well. So, I mean, a burn freaking Heracross, Mega Heracross, takes out 2. So he goes into his Excadrill, and I am gonna almost die here. And I go for the Spore, put him asleep. He's gonna, I don't know what to do with that, so I go out. And I was expecting a switch, honestly. I was gonna go for a low sweep, but I thought he was gonna go into his Trevenant. And here is basically, we're just going back and forth. What he's doing is he's setting up Swords Dance, which raises his physical attack. Very scary. And, I'm going to go for the knockoff and just try to get as much damage. So he takes out my Substitute. I go for another knockoff, and I'm going to take another Rock Slide here, which does a shit ton of damage. Luckily, I'm able to get a Protect up, and he goes for another Rock Slide. So my basic goal here is to try and kill his Excadrill. Goes for another Rock Slide. I'm like, screw it. I'm not going to recover enough health, so just go for another knockoff. And he is able to kill me. And I go into my Breloom, and I go for low sweep here, but he goes into his Charizard, which dies to the Stealth Box I set up earlier. And the low sweep has no target, and the burn kills me, and that is the match. So thank you, PJ66, Smash 64, whichever you want to call him. It was a good match. And I will be doing more of these. Probably another one tonight. I'm not sure. This was OU. It was another OU team of mine. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.